There we go. Good God, he's obliterating me.
That's what I'm saying. Like earlier, I jumped in the air to avoid the fiery shit.
Solar.
And while I was in it, solar. While I was in the air, he just nuked me.
Here's some heals.
Alright, he's coming in. Watch out. Dear God, that's a lot of enemies. Fuck. Give me that heal juice. Jeez, they're killing me through your heal.
Jesus, you're taking more damage than you're getting.
Void. Just light him up. Everything you've got. Fuck. Is there anybody still up?
You know, I just died.
I
needed one more shot on him with my rocket and he'd be down. But he fucking nuked me in the air.
I got 10 seconds. It's all up to you, Duke. No pressure. But if you mess us up, we all lose. No pressure.
You got this, man.
He's dead. I'm gonna die again!
Dude, I got spawned on the fucking... I got spawned up at the beginning.
Are you serious?
look, I'm coming down.
Jason, come revive me.
What the fuck are you? Alright, man, hold on.
10 seconds to get this loot, boy. 7, 6, 5, 4. Good work, boys.
God.
Oh, God. Good shit.
It was rough, but we got it.
Well, it's done.
So we just need to improve by what, 6 minutes? Yeah, I think we should leave that for.
It's 5.
Yeah, well, no, we have to have over 5 left. We had less than a minute, so we need 6.
Yeah.
I think we should leave that till you guys get a few extra light levels.
We got anything out of it?
Well, I should have got a powerful gear at the old Zavala, and we should have had a clan Ingram as well. So there's 2 powerful Ingrams. That should be good for a level or 2. I mean, if we go do a Crucible match, you should get a 3rd. And you never know, you might get an owl exotic from that. And if you guys hit your gold juice this week, I may have accidentally joined 4 raid groups this week.
There was no accident in that.
It totally was. It's because we couldn't kill the final boss in the raid that I kept joining other people. I just kept getting added to raid groups. Totally accidental.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, TJ?
Oh, we just did oh, this bird is messed up. Just did the nightfall. 292.
Oh, yeah? I need to do the nightfall still. I just hit 230 today.
What is going on with my character? Can you guys see my character? He's like invisible. It's like he hasn't loaded in fully.
No, I don't see you.
That's because I'm invisible.
No, you're on the other side of the wall.
So, War, I drove through your entire country last week.
You drove through the entire country.
Yeah.
You hit every county in the country, did you?
Everything between Primrose and Belfast.
So you missed all of the west then.
Yes.
That's a pretty big chunk of the country.
Yeah.
All of the country.
I took that damn 4-hour ferry. And the 2-hour ferry going back.
Oh shit, that's a better... Would I prefer this one? No.
But I will say, I liked Ireland the best out of all the British Isles.
That's because it's not a British Isle. Dick.
I was gonna say I didn't think it was.
No. I was told that you can't call Ireland, or it's not part of Great Britain. But when you say the British Isles, it includes everything.
Yes, according to the English, it includes everything. According to the rest of the world, it does not. No. Just no. Ooh.
So the only question
91. Fuck.
that matters is, are you pro-treaty or anti-treaty?
I'm pro England get the fuck out.
So that makes you...
I mean, they can't run their own country, let alone help us with ours.
Oh.
Whoa. I mean, they've practically bankrupted their country with Brexit, so it's not exactly something to look up to.
I went to your famous cemetery in Dublin.
Which
Saw
one?
Your,
there's more than one famous cemetery.
The one where all the rebels are buried.
That doesn't narrow it down. Dude, I could walk 5 minutes down from my door and I'd hit one of them cemeteries, so that doesn't narrow it down.
The big one on the north side of Dublin.
The big one.
It's got like 2 million people buried there. It's the big one.
So you said if I went over to America and said, "Hey, do you know that big Civil War cemetery?" You'd know exactly which one I was talking about.
Hold on. What city are you in? I don't even know.
I'm in Carlow. It's not a city; it's a town.
Carlo.
Yeah, Carlow.
Let's see. I'm looking up a Google map of Dublin. Give me a second here. It is
292. Get rid of that one.
Glasnevin.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know that's one. 286.
It's the only cemetery I've ever been to in my life that has a gift shop.
Well, why wouldn't it? It was such a happy event, burying all those people.
No, we had a guided tour through that cemetery. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, if they were right. I was there's a grave. It's not even a graveyard. It's a memorial where there was a mass grave down the road from me. I was walking past one day and there was this tour guide apparently from the local tourism board that was telling people that it was guys that had died in the fighting in Ireland in World War II. I was like, there was no fighting in World War II in Ireland. What are you talking about? And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure. It's like, there's a plaque over there that tells you what it's from, you tool.
Yeah. What was interesting was this tour guide was just going off talking about the history of all these people, but he was telling a story because I'm not real knowledgeable on Ireland's history, but talking about the Civil War and like the revolutionaries, and like he's just talking about these people like they did a great thing. I was like, they fucking blew up Scotland Yard. You would kind of call them terrorists. And he was just going off like it was a great thing. Like we finally got our recognized as the first of the country now, thanks to these guys.
Let me ask you this. You're saying that's terrorism. Was the shit? I can't. Who won the Civil War in America? Were they terrorists?
Well, the South would be considered terrorists, but the North won.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the South
would you
be
would you
considered
would you
red,
look back at them and say, yeah, no, that wasn't a war. It wasn't a war between two fronts. It was America versus those terrorists. Like you can't say that. You saying Germany was a terrorist in World War One? No, it was just two countries at war,
Yeah.
which is what this was. They weren't terrorists. Now,
Yeah.
I will admit the IRA have become terrorists. I'll admit that.
Yeah. So you're
But-
Carlo, you said?
Yeah, back then, yeah, I'm in Carlo. Back then, no, it was a war. Guys with pitchforks against the English.
Try to see. Where is Carlo? Let's see.
Southeast.
Oh, dude, I drove through your town.
Yeah, it's a nice
I
town.
did, because we went. Well, wait, hold on. Let me make sure here.
I drove to your town. Maybe.
We went to.
Okay.
We went to. I was in. We went to Kilkenny. I know that because we went to Kilkenny Castle. And then, where's your point? Let's see.
All right. So everyone got everything here?
Yeah. Yeah, good to go.
Will we go do the
What's next up?
clan? We do the clan crucible. Did you guys get any good gear from that?
I got bumped up to 271, I think.
Nice. Well, the crucible should get you another powerful Ingram, so that should get you
I went to 268.
another level, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Are we doing quick play?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever. We have to get a win,
No, I don't
so.
think that we ever got off the off the M9.
Oh, so you didn't so much go through my county as a blast past it on a motorway.
Yeah, we stopped at your point, which is a farm in Kilkenny County.
Yeah, that's Kilkenny. That's not Carroll.
Yeah, I know. And is it Carlo in County? That county?
No.
Or is it's in its own county?
Yes, it's its own county.
Oh, okay.
Carlow Town
So-
in County Carlow. Yep.
Yeah.
Is the Borealis
So-
any good war?
If you're good at sniping, it's good. I'm not, so I don't use it.
What do I need to do?
Yeah, it's not a bad rifle. I've heard that the Darcy is better, but I don't know. I don't really use snipers in this since you can't put them in the fucking secondary anymore. That really bugs me.
Alright.
Randy, have you finished the story yet?
Yes, I did last night. I'm light level. I started Friday night, and I basically played the entire story yesterday, and I'm at 241 right now.
Alright, so for anyone following the stream, spoilers here. Is the speaker dead, or is he just unconscious on the floor somewhere? Like-
He's alive.
I think he's alive.
He's alive because you hear him, because he says that quote about the light. Like like he's not on screen, but he says that like that big, like the whole premise of the story. Like at the end when you're standing at the top of the tower, he's alive. You just don't see him. But since they cleverly designed the new tower so it's easy to access everything, sarcasm. I don't even know if he's there. Because you have to run about 3/4 of a mile just to go between vendors.
Yeah, but the thing, what was that him? Because that voice has been narrating the story, so like he could be dead, and just narrating the story anyway. It could be like
Yeah,
whatever.
Like after he falls down and breaks his mask or whatever, like you don't see him after that, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, is he dead?
I don't think so. There's only a couple things we know for sure. We know that the first expansion is going to introduce a new enemy. We know that.
Shit, I need to buy the expansion. May do that tomorrow.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Did you watch the video at the end of the story?
Yeah, I saw that. The big ass ship.
So you saw that? Yeah, like it looks like floating pyramids.
Yeah.
So So yeah, so we know that's a new enemy, and